You will realize you're not making this in year 4, 5, and 6, bro. Stop it. Even year 2 and 3. Stop it. Stop it. He made rookie mistakes. Like I stand on that.
It sound like you just want to protect him.
That's
I don't
not.
know. Those are things that you learn. Like to me, I would be more prone to. No, I can't even say that. So what when Kadarius Toney lined up off sides, what was that? Was that him being young, or that's something that you learned in fucking middle school to check with the ref?
That's a bit overly excited and trying to line up. And keep it trill. Like, let's stop it. How many times they not the thing about it, that's why they're so pissed off. Now I understand where Pat Mahomes coming from. Like, bro, everybody out doing that shit every goddamn play. Brett, you supposed to, but I'm pretty sure we can go watch some tape and we can see that there are some receivers that was all lined up outside that didn't check. And then because they might not have been tremendously offsides, but come on, bro. You're not going to
Yeah,
tell me
he was
every
too
single time,
egregious. He was too egregious.
He was
every
over
single
the ball,
play,
Yeah, it was
every
too
game,
You're
you
egregious.
can
right.
say
You're
that
right.
shit.
You're right.
Stop
But
it.
he was
Right.
over the
He
ball.
was egregious. I agree, but Tony ass,
That's why
he
they
was damn
called the
near playing
shit.
defense. He was
That's
damn
why
near
they
on
called it.
defense.
I'm not mad at that.
That's why
I'm
they
saying,
called it.
you know what? All right. Well,
His ass was
Rasheed
damn.
Rice had a better season than Zay Flowers across the board. Just gonna throw that out there. But anyways,
Nah, facts. Facts. So it's just a matter of what these receivers fucking land. Like I said, I want to see Ridley go to a contender, man. I want to see him because, and the only reason I said Kansas City because I seen what Kansas City did for Juju. It got Juju paid, and I think really needs a good payday. You know what I'm saying? Like you go there, you show what you can do. I think that it'll be a great move for him instead of going to Washington or to one of these teams that ain't gonna shake nothing, and you ain't gonna get no burn. You ain't gonna be in people's face. Like people need to remember that you can ball. You know what I'm saying? I
you sure
think
you
that'll be
want
good
Ridley?
for Ridley.
I love
Say
Ridley.
that.
But I said I love Ridley. And really, one season with us had, I think, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. So he's shown he could
Right.
be a legitimate number one option. But you also know that Ridley has a drop in the ball problem. And you just came off of that. Just throwing it out there. You sure you want Ridley?
No, he don't.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I still would
Get
too.
rid of get rid of Kadarius Tony. Bring in Calvin Ridley. That sounds like an upgrade to me.
It's definitely an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade. But, just asking. Can we get on Kirk now?
Kirkwood Kirk. So the Atlanta Falcons
Come
I
on, man.
signed Kirk Cousins, 4-year deal, 180 M's, 100 of which is guaranteed, 105, something like that. Um, Kirk Cousins strikes again, fellas. If Kirk Cousins don't know how to do shit, he know how to get to the bag. The Cousins family ain't missing no meals over there. Kirk Cousins has now made over 350 guaranteed $1 million in the NFL for a guy who's only had one playoff win and is almost a 500 quarterback. He's coming to
He could
Atlanta.
go. He could go.
Yeah. He's when he come to get that check.
He could go for that.
Hey,
Know what
no,
money make.
that's why if I'm one of these players, don't tell me it's about winning and oh we can't pay you because you ain't won. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Kirk Cousins, it's all about being available at the right time, striking at the right time. And every time he just when motherfuckers need a quarterback, he just lighting it hot. So he comes to Atlanta. Um, I seen him get welcomed in by the Quavos and the other Atlanta rapper Falcon ambassador types. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to Big Walk, man. You obviously got the name Kirkwood Cousins on your screen. Take off, bro. Tell us how you feel about this Kirk Cousins move coming to the A. How you feel about it?
You bet. All right. The first thing I want to start with is the money. If you look at the way, and I ain't no salary cap genius or expert, but I listened enough to them talk about it and read enough about it. If you look at the contract, it's super front loaded, which means if he does not have a good year this year, it'll be easy to get rid of him after next year. Granted, that sets the franchise back, and everybody in the front office has to be gone if this does not work out. Let's start with that. If this don't work out, Terry got to be gone because that's 4 years, and you fucked us 4 straight years at the quarterback position. You didn't draft Fields. You know what I'm saying? You traded Matt Ryan too late. You struck out on Deshaun Watson. You told us you didn't want Lamar Jackson, and then you double
Didn't
back and
want
sign Kirk
Lamar.
Cousins. You're gonna have to be going after that. We're not gonna be able to, keep you. However, I got a question for both of y'all. Who was our quarterback last year?
Heineke and Ritter. Heineke and Ritter.
Nigga, yesterday I was like, okay, I'm in the middle. He's coming off injury. Now I'm like, I'm happy. Y'all remember what Kirk Cousins was doing? I'm gonna get to the playoff woes. Let's just talk about Kirk Cousins as a regular season quarterback. Jeremiah,
yes.
You a Falcons fan. When last time you been to a Falcons playoff game? When last time you seen a Falcons playoff game on TV live? When's the last time you saw that?
It's been a while. Falcons, they had a winning season in almost 10 years.
Since I think 2017, the year after the Super Bowl. So the last winning season, bro. Outside of that, I think we went 8-8 4 times, 7-12 3 times, and then we went
7-10.
4-12 before Arthur Smith got hired. We went 4-12 that year. So we've really been like a middle of the road team, and everybody's like, he's Matt Ryan 2.0. I'm like, so we got our heart broke with Matt Ryan, but at least it was in January. It wasn't in fucking October. And I get it. My bar sounds like it's in hell right now. But let's think about what Kirk Cousins is bringing us. Kirk Cousins can make throws from in the pocket, outside the pocket. He's not going to run, but he can make, put it this way, Kirk Cousins can make any fucking throw. There's not a throw that Kirk Cousins can't make. Kirk Cousins is poised. He's accurate. He got a strong arm. The players seem to love him and rally around him. So I've never been in the locker room with him, but I'm assuming he has that leadership. What does Kirk Cousins have that the Falcons don't need, bro? We went from Matt Ryan, potential Hall of Famer, top 10 in passing yards and passing touchdowns, this close to a Super Bowl, didn't get it, but this close to a Super Bowl, MVP, to fucking Desmond Ritter. And people got the nerve to bat their eye at getting a Kirk Cousins? Sign me up. Lastly, I'm going to say this. If we roll out there next year with Kirk Cousins and Desmond Ritter, that's going to be a problem. We still need to draft a quarterback.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a number 8. Yeah, because you how long you going to have Kirk for?
Okay.
Maybe 3. 3 means that he was really good. You're not going to have him for the whole 4. So if Michael Penix is there in the second, imagine him sitting. I'm on y'all side now with the quarterback sitting. Unless you get drafted top 10, you might got to sit. Like look at Jordan Love. Like you might need to sit. Imagine drafting a Michael Penix and letting him sit for 2 years.
Right.
So you can't just roll out Kirk Cousins and Desmond Ritter. You still need a rookie, but are we not the best team in the NFC South right now? It's currently constructed. You went 7-10 with Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke, bro. Come on, man. Let's not forget that Grady tore his ACL and missed like the back half of the season. And so did the guy from the Saints. I can never pronounce his name. Both of our
Onyemata.
They both were out the back stretch of the season. And at one point, we were in first place with Desmond Ritter. We're a playoff team, likely a first-round exit, but at least we get to watch our team play in January. And again, AJ, before you go, I don't know if you're going next or last, I know that my bar sounds like it's in hell. I know that. But what else do you want me to do at this point? I'm happy. I went from all right to I'm happy. Let's go.
Let me let you close it out, Jay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, it's gonna be long. It's not gonna get our sweater out today. With the Falcons, I'm with Walt though. Like before pre-production, we were talking about, and I was saying like, shit, what else do y'all got? This was the best chance. What you want to pat Mahomes, nigga? Like, This is it.
Yes.
This is y'all baked potatoes and asparagus with some wine on the side. This is it. This is y'all meal. And this is y'all got to deal with. And I think it's a bad thing for Falcon fans. I think it's a good day for Falcon fans. I think this is going to give y'all more reason to go to these games. Like for every reason you said, Walt. He can make throws, he can make plays, and he around a young nucleus that can really do something. He got somebody who can really help groom and mold. And the offensive line hold up, and y'all assuming y'all gonna call good plays for these guys. I think that the Mercedes-Benz Stadium will be rocking. A lot of close games y'all will win, and y'all will be a comfortable playoff contending team. Hopefully it will put some separation. Hopefully in the AFC South between y'all and everybody else, Panthers, Bucks, and Saints. Hopefully y'all put a little separation in that. But we it's the C, but I'm with Walt though. Like I'm happy with my Falcon fan guys. And hopefully y'all, so y'all get a second round of playoffs like Baker Mayfield did. How about that, Walt? I want up you. How about that? That's it. I ain't got nothing else for that.
I know that's not happening.
You don't think you put Baker? Kirk Cousins put a Baker Mayfield and win a playoff game.
The rest of the roster is not good. You can go ahead, Jeremiah. I can't let them get me right now. It's too early. We only 10 minutes in. Give me about another 10 minutes. I go with you.
I do want to see how they fill out this roster. Bob, you really hit one of my points on the head. This doesn't entirely fix the quarterback issue. You need to draft a guy. And you said the exact name I said. Michael Phoenix is sitting there second round. I go ahead and scoop Michael Phoenix up. For one, because we don't know what Kirk Cousins coming off an Achilles is going to be. Nobody's talking about this injury. You know what I'm saying? He's not a mobile guy, but Kirk still needs to be able to move around that pocket. Granted, Pro Football Focus ranked us the number 4 offensive line in the league last year. You know what I'm saying? But Kirk Cousins coming off an Achilles, we need a solid contingency plan in place. When I seen this, man, it made me feel a way that I don't like feeling. Cause I don't like feeling like I don't know how to feel. And I ain't know how to feel when I was like, I wasn't mad, but I wasn't happy, but I wasn't sad, but I wasn't excited. I was just like, okay. And then I sat back and analyzed the whole situation, like you said, because when I seen the money, I was like, this motherfucker here, boy. But once you look at the contract and you look at how it's structured, after 2 years, it's kind of null and void. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not as mad as that. And then when you look at what these quarterbacks is about to get, I'm not mad at that neither. So it was a good deal for both parties as far as the financials go. This to me was a Raheem Moore move. I think the first time Raheem Moore failed as a head coach because he didn't have a quarterback. He said, I ain't fucking around with that this time. He said, I'm going to get a guy who I know can win me some games instead of us being in here being cellar dwellers. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it was a security move. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it because we are, in my opinion, right now, the favorite to win that division as we fucking should.
Gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? But what the Falcons did, low-key, was trade in upside for security. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't always a bad thing, especially when you let's look at the quarterbacks that have been taken highly recently. Justin Fields can't even get a trade. Trey Lance is in Dallas and everybody done forgot about him. Zach Wilson is out of here. Baker's on his 4th team. Trevor Lawrence's career has been up and down, missed the playoffs last year. And now they just brought in a guy from your draft class to back you up. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at the landscape of how all of these, like look at Bryce Young, you know what I'm saying? Like CJ Stroud has been the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? He's been the exception. But if you look around at that's why he was so spectacular last year, because it's been a while since we've had a rookie really come in and be some. So I think the way that they was looking at that and feeling about that, they went with the secure plan. Only thing I don't like is I keep hearing people like Falcons got Kirk Cousins because they're in win now mode. No, we not in win now, but that's why I kind of wanted a younger player because I wanted to grow the team together. But I'm not mad at it because you have a short window with running backs. So get the most out of Bijan right now while you can. You know what I'm saying? Maximize his opportunity to be great and with a quarterback that can distribute the ball. So I ain't really got much more to say about it. I want to see how all this shit play out. Kirk Cousins, you in for a whirlwind, but this ain't Washington. This is definitely not Minnesota. This shit lit. You finna when you come into the dome, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody loves Kirk. I think you'll see more of the chain dancing. What Quavo said, we got a whole bunch of chains in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So I think that it's a cool move now that I done stewed on it. I'm not overly excited, but I'll be great with it. I'll be great with it if they get a young player that could sit behind a Kirk Cousins, you know what I'm saying, and develop. I would feel way better about the future along with the present. But I think when you sign to Kirk Cousins, you know what you signed, and you know what you signed up for. This is Kirk Cousins. He's past 10 years of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know about where his ceiling is and about where his floor is. So you worry about him in playoff and big game situations, but you got to get them first. So I think that he puts the Falcons in the best situation right now to get there. And I want to see how it all play out. But the roster, they got to keep improving this roster. We need another receiver. I would love Drake London to be a 2. And we got to continue to evolve this roster. But this is probably the best running game he's had when you look at Algier and Bijan. Probably the best offensive line he's had, certainly since Washington. Washington had a comparable offensive line. But that's all I got on it, man. So Falcons, we gonna see, bro. But Falcons they got a way of when I seen it, bro. I'm so jaded when it comes to the Falcons. I just always feel like here they go with this Falcon ass shit. Like it's just like you want a big guy, big fish, a young splashy some, and they just be doing Falcon ass shit. So it just felt like here we fucking go again. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I'm cool with it. It was the best. He was the best free agent quarterback available, and that includes Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
So I guess they won, but I want to see how it's the Achilles that's bothering me. I want to see how if Kirk was perfectly, if he was coming off last year perfectly healthy, my energy level might be a little different. But it's so Falcons to go get a guy who injured, who was doing some shit, then he come here and die, and I don't be hitting no shit. So I'm just praying that ain't the case, and I'm excited to see it. We gonna see.
I'm with AJ. Falcons fans should be happy, but let me tell you, if we would have got Justin Fields, it would have been, why did y'all trade a second round pick for him? If we would have got Russell Wilson, well, he's selfish. I don't think it mattered what we did if we didn't get Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow. Like, if we didn't want Lamar Jackson. I do fuck with the concerns, especially the roster thing. I'm like, y'all must don't see the rest of this roster. And that offensive line statistic, it could have been true, but my thing with that is Arthur Smith was not a good head coach, right? But Derrick Henry had his best 2 seasons under Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith's I think he does the outside zone. That's his.
He run his zone offense. Yeah, he like
lines look better than they are. He makes offensive lines look like what is Tennessee? I mean,
fair. That's a good point. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, he's a great offensive coordinator. He just couldn't manage the game and stuff. That's why Pittsburgh run game with T.J. Warren and Najee Harris, it's finna be stupid. All he got to worry about is offense. Now him and George Pickens might have to fight a few times. But
Najee
that run game gonna be lit. But that roster ain't good. We don't have a wide receiver 2, 3, or 4. Kyle Pitts, okay, your knee was hurt last year, but since you played with Matt Ryan, we ain't really got much from Kyle Pitts. Algier is who he is. Bijan, I'm with you. I'm excited to see what Bijan could do. And then on defense, we gonna keep getting these mid-tier passes. We gonna keep going. No disrespect for the Bud Duprees, the Lorenzo Carters, like
right.
Rolling out there are the guys who we drafted 2 years ago, and AK and D'Angelo Malone. They didn't show any promise in their second year. Who's our CB2? Because Okuda went to, where did he go? To the Texans? I think he signed with the Texans. Who's our Richie Grant? The Richie Grant experiment has to be over. So I'm with you on that. Like, I'm happy we got Kirk, but let's slow the brakes. Like, or let's pump the brakes. Like, we're not all of a sudden in contention. We're not in contention now. We're absolutely.
I agree. That's that, and that's why I said I kept hearing Falcons in win now mode and all that shit. I'm like, win what? Win the South? Sure. Win the playoff game? Perhaps. You know what I'm saying? Win now? Win what? But it was like I said, man. This shit was a security move. Raheem Moore said, "Hey, I'll figure out that rookie young quarterback show on the back end. I need a guy right now that's gonna keep me hired." And
That's
I
his
think
job. Facts. That's
yeah,
his job to win.
like,
Like,
and
facts.
then our new OC, the guy from the Rams, I think that they was looking at Kirk Cousins, feeling like he was great for that system that they wanted to run, a poor man's Matt Stafford type shit. But ain't no Cooper Cups out there. You know what I'm saying? No Puka Nakuas
Ain't no
out there.
good, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
no Sean McVay.
Yeah, ain't no Odell from 3 years ago. Is Odell done? Not the, I'm there. I just because I've been one to ask that question. We done talked about all these other receivers. Anything else on the Falcons? We'll get back to the Falcons. That's gonna be a lingering story this whole offseason. I'll be at the training camp. I'm gonna push up the Flowery Branch. We need to roll up there together while we get some footage, man. Let's go to the training camp.
Nah, for real. It's a lot of
Y'all
people.
gonna leave me out?
Now
That's
you know
crazy.
you be jet setting. You be all over the
crazy.
place.
Y'all can say fuck me.
Nah, that bro, I've been up there before.
You don't be in the city. You a New York ass nigga.
Them fans be out there like it's a real game, bro. Like they really like they be falconed out from head to toe.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I've been several times. I ain't been the last 2-3 years. I ain't been the last 2-3 years. But back when Julio and Matt Ryan, that shit was lit.
I went the off season before we went to the Super Bowl. That's when I went. And I was like, oh, we got something cooking here.
No, I was there the Super Bowl year. I was out there and I was looking at Freeman, looking at Coleman. And I'm like, boy, wait a minute. This is,
Well,
that's what everybody say when they go see that team play at training camp.
But I digress. Is Odell done?
The fact that y'all go see
we done with the Falcons.
Practice is crazy. Like some Falcon fan shit. Like
no.
Y'all niggas go see Falcon the practices.
The training camp, yeah, that should be lit.
Every fan base goes to watch their team at training camp.
What are you talking about?
I know nothing wrong with it. I just never knew that y'all was part of the fan shit.
I did that shit one time, but I wanted.
I'd have been my 3-4
times. Probably 10, but that's cool though. Like nothing wrong with y'all going to see y'all boys practice. Like yeah, go watch practice. That's cool.
Is Odell done? Like I'm just curious. It's just a quick. We ain't a long topic. Is Odell done? Do you think he gets re-signed?
Not by Baltimore.
I seen Baltimore letting him go, but you think somebody picks him up?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be something 1 year. What did he get with Baltimore? Whatever he got with Baltimore, he's not getting it.
He got a little money for Baltimore too. He finessed about 15.
He gonna get 2.
About 14. Yeah.
Whatever the minimum is, that's probably what he gonna get. But
he gonna get vet minimum.
If you watch those games where he had like Odell showed that he still got that yak. It's just that when he was in New York, if he catch it and he got 2 yards, it's a touchdown. Where now he'll still get you 20, 30, but he won't score. Yeah, he's definitely gonna still get signed, bro. He definitely gets him and Derrick Henry.
Henry's getting signed. That's where I want Henry to go. So let's get into this free agency. I would like Derrick Henry. I want Derrick Henry to go to Baltimore. You don't like that? Why not?
I got a friend that's a Ravens fan. I don't want him to be happy. So no.
Oh, okay. Now for a Baltimore team that likes to run the ball 20, 25, 30 times, Derrick Henry, who's a multiple carry back, still averaging 4.3 yards a carry on a down year?
No. Send that man send him to the Texans.
But see, I don't think the Texans gonna run the ball enough. I think Derrick Henry that's why I wanted Houston to get an Eckler or Aaron Jones, one of these splashbacks. Yeah, like I think for the downhill running style, I think he'll be great in Baltimore. And can you imagine a read option with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, and I don't want to see that because then AJ gonna be happy, my homeboy gonna be happy. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. What about
AJ happy so they get a damn ring?
Nah, big facts. And a running back was not the missing piece, but he would be an upgrade.
But they got rid of Gus Edwards though.
What y'all think about just asking the Cowboys going after him because Tony Pollard signed with the Titans? What about Derrick Henry in the Cowboys uniform?
So that's what's been poked around. Will Derrick Henry go to the Cowboys? And I don't like it. I don't like it.
Because you don't like
just
because you don't like the movie.
Yeah, because I don't even want to see Derrick Henry in no Cowboy jersey. I fought with Derrick Henry too hard for one. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And I think he need to go somewhere where it's a little bit more solidified as far as what they want to do offensively. The Cowboys be all over the place with they got rid of Kellen Moore and fucking what's the head coach? What's the nigga from Green Bay? Mike McCarthy's whole promise was I'm gonna be consistent running the ball. His whole reason for letting go of Kellen Moore was they didn't run the ball enough. And then you come out and run the ball less than y'all did the year before. You know what I'm saying? Going toe. So I don't trust Mike McCarthy in that offense to put Derrick Henry in winning situations. I feel like it's some Cowboy shit. I think they might get Joe Mixon, and that would be nice.
That's a good move.
They might get Joe Mixon,
but Joe Mixon is a good one. I'm surprised. What are the Bengals doing? Like they signed the salary cap is finna be damn Joe Burrow and what's his name? Jamar Chase.
They signed the guy.
You don't just let Joe Mixon down the back stretch of the season was fire. You don't just let that go. I don't think they're gonna be as good.
No, for sure. Joe Mixon has been one of the most underrated backs the last 3-4 years for what he's done for Cincinnati. Like what he's done for that team, he's been so underrated. He's been so underrated. While we talking running backs though, so the big splash, Saquon finally got some money, went to Philly. What did he get, just 3 years, 33? Something like that.
37
guaranteed.
So for all the money that's been tossed around, that sounds so fucking funny. That shit is low as hell. But for running back, but for a running back, man, you just struck. But Austin Eckler got like 2 years, $12 million to go to Washington.
The deal is worth up to $12 million with incentives. It's not just $12 million off the rip.
You telling me a 26-year-old running back in Austin Eckler couldn't have got a better deal than that? And then you went to Washington? No, man, why
play himself? Whatever the Chargers offered 2 years ago, he should have took that shit. Because at least it was more years.
Right.
He looked like Melvin Gordon.
That don't make it better because it's more years.
You said what?
I don't think it make it better because it's more years. More years again, bullshit ass money. Like fuck that more years shit. I take it too.
Bro, he's getting up to that contract is
I wouldn't sign that deal.
When I seen he went to
4-5 years a year, I would have signed that one. But
yeah, he's productive. Like he ain't no sucker. He's productive,
and he's young. He's not Derrick Henry. He's not a 30-year-old back, bro. Bro is like 25, 26. Like who just led the league in touchdowns, but 2 years ago, he always top 3, 4, 5 in all-purpose yards.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, He don't have a big injury history like a Saquon or some of these other guys.
Not no real injuries,
like he ain't really had no major surgeries and all this crazy type shit. He's available for the most part. But before we get on,
make no sense. Real quick, Swift was 5th in rushing last year, and Saquon Barkley was 16th.
They play for different offensive lines.
Talk about it. So that's where I want to go. How do y'all feel about that?
They play for different teams behind different offensive lines. However, that is a lateral move. I don't think Saquon is going to be any better. Saquon as an individual talent is better than DeAndre Swift. However, that is what Saquon going to be first in rushing now? Probably not. He's going to be somewhere between like 3 and 5, 3 and 7, which is about
assuming he's healthy.
Thank you.
That's
assuming good health.
No, I mean you're right. But assuming health didn't even get to that point. You feel what I'm saying?
I would have kept Swift.
I would have kept
Swift and Gainwell.
That was bad for business.
Yeah. You need Jalen Hurts to play better. You need your run defense to be better. You didn't need
your fucking Hall of Fame.
Your secondary get torched.
So you gotta replace that. You gotta replace that. Like, bro, what we doing?
You can't replace that in free agency, boy. You gotta get a rookie. You got to get a fresh. Fletcher Cox did too. Fletcher Cox did. I mean, I understand he wasn't. Well, I guess they got Nolan Smith for that though. They might be straight on that Fletcher Cox shit.
Their front four, they still, like I said, Jordan Davis, all the Georgia boys they've taken over the course of the last 3-4 years. Like their front four is nice. You know what I'm
They still got
saying?
Hassan Riddick
Bobby
too.
Wagner still he's a free agent.
Bobby Wagner.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you just look at teams like the Eagles who literally need a linebacker, need multiple linebackers.
and he led the league in tackles, total tackles.
That's what I was telling you earlier. I'm like, yeah,
183 tackles.
he getting up there, but he can still play. The Rams got
Always
rid of
be
him
like
because
top
the Rams want to get rid of everybody. Yeah, Bobby Wagner could still play.
Mm-hmm.
He can still play.
That's crazy, cool.
Who else still out there? Who the best free agent left to y'all?
Outside Derrick Henry.
That's a great point. Outside of Derrick Henry,
Right.
and I don't mean like franchise or on the track. I mean like unrestricted, like they can do whatever they want right now.
I don't know on that list. I know the free agents though. I mean, you still got
Okay, let's
Gilmore
go
out
that
there.
can be had then.
Gilmore still out there. You still got
That playoff
you talking
game,
about
Gilmore.
Danielle Hunter,
you got
Patrick.
Calvin Ridley still out there. You could do
So
something.
it's still some heat out there then.
Yeah, it's
Not
still
really.
plenty
Not
of heat.
really. Not
It's
really.
still plenty. It's
Not
still
really.
plenty of heat. Eric
Plenty of
Armstead.
It's cool. Y'all think they gonna sign Tyron Smith back? The
The
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Only if he's taking a discount. The Cowboys have shown that they can be successful without him. And Tyler Smith, I mean, he's been playing left guard, but you kick him back at left tackle. I wouldn't pay him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't pay him. You ain't been available enough. I wouldn't pay him. Let him come to Atlanta for a year. Kick Jay Mathis in to left guard.
The Cowboys is in a funny place, but that's why I'm trying to say them because CD, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase is all just waiting to see who finna drop first. So you finna have to break CD off. Micah is looking at what you see what these dudes is getting. What you think Micah finna want?
He getting 4 years, 110. He getting 110, bro. You go ahead.
He gonna get more than 110.
I about maybe more.
Hold on. What old boy just signed for?
Who?
Hell no. Fucking your boy from the Chiefs, Chris Jones.
Chris Jones got 105 guaranteed, 101 guaranteed.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta break the bank for that man.
How many years is that?
I don't know.
Was it 3?
Oh, he got a 4-year deal.
So what? That's like 25, 24, 24, 25.
But no, it ain't even just
by
him.
the time he get his
You
money,
look at what Brian Burns just got.
I didn't see the contract. What was it? I didn't see it.
Man, Burns got paid. Burns got like a buck. He got like a $150. Burns got like a $150.
Oh, y'all right. My bad. I take it back.
Yeah, you gotta pay, bro. You gotta.
No. Michael wants his money.
Yeah, facts.
Michael's gonna want his money, and Michael's gonna get about 160 with 110 guaranteed, 108 guaranteed.
When is his contract up? Because he might get more than that, depending on who get paid after this.
You said when is his?
Yeah, when do you think his contract is gonna be up?
Well, this is Michael's 4th year he's going into. So after this year, it's either pay him or pick up a 5th year option. So
to be in the 20s probably. So I would pay Micah right now. I pay Micah and CD right now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
but you
like
got to pay that.
M's.
But now that.
Why are you only saying 50?
Because you got 30. Because you got 30 a year with CD. And then a 20, 25 a year, maybe.
It's gonna be 30 for my. I mean, based off what y'all just said about Brian Burns, got 5 years, 150.
Yeah, with like 100 guaranteed.
That's 30 a year. Like he gonna get paid more than him. It's gonna be like 60 between them two.
Well, there you go.
You gotta do it now.
Hey, you ain't paying no damn Dak Prescott. Let's be clear. We ain't doing that.
Because if Jamar, like you said, AJ, great point. If Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson get paid more and they get 30 and 33. Now you got to pay CD 35.
Hold on. Shout out my boy Greaves. He in the comments. They already picked up his 5th year. This is his 5th year, Michael Parsons.
Oh, he would know Cowboy. Okay.
Cowboy. Okay. I thought you in the fan, my boy. But yeah, though. Yeah, like, shoo. Yeah, Gilmore ain't coming back. Gilmore not coming back. Because you still got to worry about old boy. The corner did.
Trayvon
But
paid.
he got paid. He already got
They
paid.
paid Trayvon.
He got
Oh,
100.
they look. Oh, lucky
They
for
got
them.
they
Lucky for
100
them.
mil did.
He
Yeah,
got 100. Yeah.
yeah, nah, for
Right.
sure.
Actually, I don't want to talk
But
about it. Now that I know that Mike is watching, I don't want to talk about this.
Now he ain't.
I don't want to talk about it.
You funny as hell.
Nah, man, but I want to know, since we talk about teams making weird decisions like the Eagles letting go of Swift to pick up Saquon, how weird was it seeing Green Bay let go of Aaron Jones for Josh Jacobs? Did that feel weird to y'all?
I didn't get that at all. I thought that was dumb. Me personally, I don't know his
said-
injuries inside the building. Go ahead.
I said yes. Same thing AJ said. I was like, that feels like a lateral move. Jones is already under contract, I'm assuming, so why wouldn't you keep him? But Kevin was like, his point was that Josh Jacobs is younger and less injury prone. Because Aaron Jones has had some injuries. Again, like we said about Eckler, I don't think it's been anything big, but he's been banged up. However,
That's what
after what Aaron Jones did in them playoffs, boy, we extending you. We extending you because you was Jordan Love's best friend. And they lost their best offensive lineman, so I don't really know what.
And you was the captain of that team. Like,
Yeah,
team camaraderie plays a part to me. Like, yeah, you want the right players and the right fits, but you want the right people in the locker room to keep your team above water in them tough times. I'm not saying Josh Jacobs is not that guy. I don't know to be sure, but we know for sure Aaron Jones for that team, he is that for them. Now, I understand the younger and less injury prone. I get it. I really do understand it, but that's a tough one. That's tough. They're trying to pick between those two. I would hate to be being able to.
And he went to the rival. He went to the
rival. It's those type of decisions that make a team regress. Like for all the reasons we just said, the locker room, they already probably about to lose Bakhtiari. You know what I'm saying? So now you taking out the real veteran leadership in that locker room. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Jones has been the most consistent Aaron in Green Bay since he's been there. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that they got Jacobs, I was under the impression that they were going to get rid of Dillon and keep Aaron Jones. And I'm thinking, oh, this is the best fucking running backfield in the NFL. Like I was so ecstatic for Green Bay when that's what I thought. I'm like, cause Dillon is more of a physical runner. Jacobs a physical runner. You got Aaron Jones who can do it all. I was like, oh, they just upgraded Dillon for Josh Jacobs. I was so excited. And then I realized that Aaron Jones was gonna be the odd man out. And I immediately felt totally different about Green Bay. Like it's those type of players, bro. Like Aaron Jones may go down as one of the most underrated running backs of this generation. Like, and it's those type of players and those type of decisions when you own a team that's transitioning with youth and still trying to be competitive, young quarterback, young receivers, all this other shit. I think Aaron Jones, I think letting them go will bite them in the ass.
He went to Minnesota, bro. He didn't go to the AFC. He went to Minnesota.
Right.
You got to see about him twice. He's going to be the clear RB1. I mean, if you got to see him twice a year, I agree. Him and Josh Jacobs would have been crazy.
I'm like, oh, this is the best running back tandem in the league. It's not even fucking close. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's over with.
That shit crazy.
Man, this shit wild, man. So, well, and other splashy signings. What's up?
It's not somebody who got signed though. I just want y'all opinion. How y'all feel about like when the season ended, we all had Justin Fields going to Pittsburgh, Justin Fields going here, Justin Fields going there. Justin Fields ain't going nowhere. According to the reports, which one of Jeff Schwartz, I think that's his name, he's been saying since day one. Give him his credit. He says since day one, Justin Fields' market is not as big as y'all fans think it is. How y'all feel about Justin Fields literally having bro? They might have to keep him and still draft Caleb Williams number one. How y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel like his market should be bigger, or is it right where it should be?
Go ahead, dude.
When you say his market should be bigger, like I don't think his market should be bigger, but I do believe there's enough there in Justin Fields for the right team can take a chance on. I believe if a Sean McVay can get his hands on Justin Fields
Oh,
and say, just sit here,
Mhm.
watch him,
I like that.
and you see what I'm saying? Like, just sit here,
Mhm.
watch him, and watch how I recreate your career. I feel that's possible, and I think he got a lot in the tank. I don't feel he got the I don't think Chicago is the right fit for a young quarterback, bro. Even if Caleb Williams, I'm not saying Caleb Williams is not better than Justin Fields, but I'm not going to say he's going to come in there and just change the team around like Big Ben in Pittsburgh year one. I don't see that happening because it's an organization standpoint, not too much of a player standpoint. But I'm interested to see one of these genius offensive minded send his ass. Not Purdy. Purdy's still too young. But yeah, give him a great offensive mind coach that can prime him up,
I
to
like the
get him
Rams.
right.
You did your thing with the Rams. That was a
Yeah,
great one because he could sit
yeah,
for maybe 2 more years
and
and still
chill,
only be
learn,
like 26, 27, 28. Plenty of
and
time.
still
That's a good
and,
one.
and still and gonna play it up to 40 because
Yeah.
he's gonna know that it's just a front and back. Yeah, Sean McVay not going to when it comes to the Rams. We know that he gonna be there. He's cemented. So yeah, that's where I granted I get what you're saying from the standpoint of get him a
Player.
play of starting off the muscle
Mhm.
and a not so good team. I get that. I would agree with that. But yeah, he can go to a better, a good offensive mind head coach like Sean McVay and a good organization and learn and sit back and learn for
I
sure.
like that. That was hey.
Nah, you did your thing with that one. That was the
A lot
right
of-
team. That was
I
spot
was
on.
not thinking about the Rams at all. I was like the Falcons or the Seahawks compete with Geno. But the Rams is a great one. Okay.
Nah,
Let's
for
sit down.
sure.
Learn from Matt
Nah,
Stafford
nah,
real quick before you
nah,
get
for
there. Learn
sure.
from him.
Facts.
Nah, that'd be great. I agree, man. I think that I'm not surprised that this is his market, but where his market is, I don't think that's his talent level. I think bro is still good and can win games. I think he just been in a bad situation. He got a raw deal. I would love to see him go to a team with the right offensive mind, right weapons. Give him something that maybe he can figure out, try to put together. The Rams are good one. I'm trying to think of a team that is possibly comparable. Um, but I don't like none of the other options because I don't trust the Raiders to do nothing positive with them. I don't. It's like a lot of these franchises, like the Rams, is perfect because you know they gonna do shit the right way, and McVay gonna handle it business. But I think he's still talented. He's young. I think that he can still ball. He's just in a bad situation. Like I feel like most of this shit that when it comes to quarterbacking is about the situation you put in. Mac
Because of young
Jones,
quarterbacks.
I feel like Mac Jones was set up to fail.
Minus the
Like
stuff.
it's
But yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying because he showed you some promise the first year,
He
and
lost
then
it
you immediately shit on him after that, and broke his confidence, benched him, brought him back in. Like
Give a
so, I
defensive
like
coordinator, offensive
'cause
coordinator a job. Come on,
2 years in a row. Like I
what are we
like.
doing? What are we doing? What are we
I felt
doing?
like that's why I want to get on Jacksonville because it is interesting, but it ain't that interesting. But I just think a lot of these quarterbacks just need the right opportunity, man. And I feel the same way about Field.
Yeah.
Shit.
I ain't got much to add to it. I just needed to ask y'all that. Because I see
What's my bad? I cut y'all.
No, go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just was that. Did anybody else kind of a little bit when you see Jacksonville get Mac Jones? I did it initially until I thought about it. Like
I did because their backup in the one game that their backup started.
he was trash.
No, he was straight. He was straight, and they won. It was the only game they won out of their last 5. They spiraled. Like, he the only nigga that won a game. I don't think he's great, but I'm like
CJ Beathard.
Why? Go look it up.
CJ
Week
Beathard.
17. Look him up for week 17. Look at what he did. I'm not telling you he's good, Joe. He's not good.
No, I feel you. I was just
What are
trying to
you
think
saying
of the game.
He showed that he's a solid backup that could keep you afloat. Granted, it was just one game, but I don't know why you would trade for Mac Jones. And y'all know I'm a Mac Jones guy. Like when he was coming out, I was telling y'all San Francisco needs to do it. Like I'm a Mac Jones guy, but I don't know why you would trade for Mac Jones. I didn't understand that. I understand in this NFL you need a good backup. We've seen that over the last 5 years. You need either a good backup or that veteran backup who's been in the league 10 years and he know what he can hand it off, make good decisions. But I don't know why you would trade a draft pick. I don't care if it was a 6th rounder. I don't know why you would trade I bet the Patriots was like, okay, well, I mean, we'll take a 6. That's what's up. So I don't know why you would trade for him. I didn't get that.
I understand. I like to think I understand from this standpoint of we don't know what the hell happened last season, but just Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville, because they were looking good, but they had some woes in the red zone that was pissing me off. But for the most part, they had a solid squad. But we don't know what's really going on with Trevor Lawrence. How hurt is he really? And I understand from standpoint, look, bro, you are a guy, but just because you go down, we need to know for a fact we got a decent quarterback, not a average second string quarterback, but a really good second string quarterback that can be a starter and win some games to keep this rolling. Like the same thing what they did with Graves, a free agent, but signing giving Trevor.
Trey Lance?
No, not Trey Lance. Weapon the Jets. Not Tavon Martin. Tyrod Smith. It's Tyrod Smith. What the nigga? Tyrod Taylor. They paid Tyrod Taylor 18 M's for a year or two. It to be a backup. Just to know, all right, whatever happens, we got somebody we can depend on, at least keep us afloat. So I look at it from that standpoint. I cook every day, but that's neither But I think that's from that standpoint. We don't know what happened because last year Jacksonville, they were supposed to win that division. They weren't supposed to lose that division, bro. Houston was not supposed to. Was not supposed to win that division. They did. Wasn't supposed to. So we don't know what's really going on in house, and I think that's
why it's
about getting.
That's why it's interesting. No, that was saying that's why it's interesting because, like you said, I don't think that Trevor Lawrence should be in fear, but like you just alluded to, AJ, the injuries. He had a bruised knee last year. He had the ankle injury late. They was talking about would Trevor Lawrence be able to run again, and he hobbled out there the next week and played, and they lost. By the end of the year, he was put together with duct tape. You know what I'm saying? So just in case, like you said, your health ain't right, we got a guy that can ball. You know what I'm saying? We got somebody who we feel like can go win us some games. The interesting part is, like you just said, we don't know what's going on in that organization. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they fell off and the way Trevor did play with all them fumbles and shit in certain situations, I thought it was interesting bringing in a guy from your own draft class.
Yeah.
Like this dude was in the draft. Both of y'all was first round picks. He was drafted out to a smart move. Who a lot of people feel like didn't get a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? Who might be cheaper than you, even though, look, Trevor Lawrence was one of the highest touted quarterbacks definitely since Andrew Luck. You know what I'm saying? For sure, since Andrew Luck. And he hasn't quite lived up to the frenzy that was behind him as that yet. He got a playoff win, that's cool, but he was trash his rookie year, went up, and then last year it was what it was. So I just thought it was interesting bringing in a guy from your own draft class to compete with you. It's already kind of a frictiony locker room type situation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's what I think is interesting. If you bringing them in, if you're bringing Matt Jones in to compete with Trevor Lawrence, you have a Trevor Lawrence problem.
I don't think it's that deep.
He's competing for the backup.
Exactly. He's not competing for a starter. He's not competing for a starting job.
No. Right.
But
I agree.
But like you said though, it does put like extra fire on your ass, knowing that this nigga really wants my job, and you see how hurt I am. If I get hurt, I sit down for start man of games. He could make a lot of noise. Jacksonville for them to be like, hey, let's keep him. You get healthy. Right. So you know how they do. Try to push you to the side type shit.
Ease you in.
Yeah. So
let's be real. In Jacksonville, majority of their fan base is niggas. And niggas, one thing about niggas, you start losing them games and you keep fumbling this ball and then get tired of your ass. I'm like, man, put Matt Jones there. They gonna start saying the same shit we just said. Shit, Matt Jones was all right to New England. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying, man? Try it out. And if what if Trevor do get hurt and Matt Jones come in for a 3-4 game stretch and win all them bitches and like looking
Convincing.
good?
It's over with.
But it's all gonna depend on where the money go because Trevor's about to be up. So if they do go ahead and allocate those funds to Trevor Lawrence, then I think that's gonna
That's a
solidify
lot.
that.
But they gotta do
Yeah.
something with a number receiver though, because they ain't Trevor.
They got Gabe
But
Davis.
really, oh, it
Right.
is.
Big game, Gabe. Big
They
game,
did,
Gabe.
they did, Gabe.
And
You think
they still got Christian Kirk too.
Do you think
Come on.
that's fair? Do you
Zay-
think that Gabe
Zay
could be a
Jones?
number one?
No, they should have signed back Ridley and ran it back with Ridley and Kirk. And
I
what's his
wonder
name?
why he didn't get picked back up with them.
The
That'd
tight
been
end that
us.
came from the Giants. He with them now. Ingram. Evan Ingram.
No, Evan Ingram's really their number one.
They should have ran it back with Jeremiah said this earlier. I don't understand letting Ridley walk and then bringing in Gabe. Gabe Davis really had
Makes
one
no
solid
sense.
year as a number 2. So I don't know. Maybe Ridley number was too high for them.
Hey, that one game that got Josh Allen all this love, that was also Gabe Davis' biggest game in his career.
So you
And
said
his-
that Allen got all up of one game? Is that
He
what you're saying?
got we know what's up. We know what the fuck going on. But that game,
Josh
you
Allen.
knew what game I was talking about. That's how you know it's only that one. If I said that game with Mahomes, you like, damn, what one? But that one game with Josh Allen that got him all this love is also the game that Gabe Davis had his fucking career year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's also, career day. You know what I'm saying? And Gabe Davis been living out that limelight too. Like, go ahead. That's it.
I got 2 things I want to say. First thing I want to say is I think we need to put in a petition to ban us talking about the Chiefs and the Cowboys. I'm talking like because the way you just snuck Patrick Mahomes into that, ain't nobody said nothing about Patrick Mahomes. Number 2,
He always do that shit.
yeah, exactly. We know he's the best quarterback. We know he the best quarterback, bro.
Just saying. He
Behind
talking about Josh Allen got one game. Yeah, because when I said the one game, you knew exactly what the fuck one I was talking
He
about.
also got 5 playoff wins. Like he got 5.
Talk that shit.
But you don't think about none of them.
Anyway,
hoes. You don't think about none of them.
That's
hoes.
not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. I think we need to add a new segment where somebody says something and later down the road it comes true where we get that person they flowers. The issue is I don't remember which one of y'all said this at the beginning of the season pertaining to Joe Burrow. And I know that I was against it. I was like, if you're injured, don't play. But if you hurt, you should play.
That was me.
Now, after watching Trevor Lawrence, if your quarterback is hurt and it's anything that's lingering and he's young, sit him. Fucking sit him. Sit him.
And that was me.
If I'm paying,
it might have been.
And that was me.
If it's Mahomes in the AFC Championship and his ankle is hurt, okay, you play. But if it's the 3rd, 4th game of the year and it's a hamstring, like you said about Lawrence, it's a bruised knee, your finger hurt. Hey, bro, take your time. I know we just went to the playoffs last year, but we need you for the next 10, 12 years.
Bro,
that's not a receiver. That's not a receiver, bro. That's not one of these weapons. That's your QB, your young QB.
I don't give a fuck. If you ain't, if your leg ain't, it's different between being hurt and injured.
You're right.
Here's the thing. So my thing is, if you fucked up, where you're limping, you can't barely
That's
walk.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
Sick. But if you have a bruise, get your ass the fuck out there.
No, ain't nobody saying don't be tough. Yeah, ain't nobody saying don't play on no just pain type of shit. But if you have a lingering injury, like Walt just said, like if you have an actual lingering injury where that shit can be damaged further and have you out for the rest of the year anyway, and of jeopardizing your recovery, if I'm gonna take that investment more serious. Like it's the quarterback, bro. It's not your running back. It's not your DB. It's a different route. That's why they get different money.
RG3.
It's a different world.
They knew RG3 was hurt against the Falcons. They trotted his ass out there in the playoffs, and he ended up tearing his ACL.
Got his ass raw.
You already knew
he was getting rocked all season.
He was.
They were fucking RG3 up.
He had no chance.
They would tear his ass up. All that fast shit didn't mean shit. They were fucking RG3.
The coach mismanaged Andrew Luck. If we be honest, it wasn't all just not signing the offensive line. It was also he's taking all of these hits. Y'all leave him out there. Now he got a fucking lacerated kidney. shit, I'm gonna retire too. Like,
Get the fuck on. No question asked. Now, if it's something major, then yeah. But I'm talking about like the weak ass injuries. Man, fuck that shit. Get your ass out there and play. Play. Cause you still went there down check on Tuesday. What you talking about?
what? Need that.
Still went there
500
check on
bands.
Tuesday.
500 bands every game. I need that.
Man, that nigga Count said he was seeing 750,000 every Tuesday.
And let me tell you something.
You
Let me
shitting
tell you
me?
something. I'm going out every Tuesday. I would be losing it. Like me and
What?
hell, to be honest, me at 33, you know me 700,000 every Tuesday?
Every
I go
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It never went this crazy. It's as crazy as I'm feeling.
Every Tuesday. You see that every Tuesday. Niggas are man in a lifetime. You see that shit
Come on.
every week.
Come
Not
on.
making that in your
Man,
lifetime. It's crazy.
Come on.
Hey.
But
It'd be like that for sure. I'm just saying it's crazy.
all right.
Niggas ain't touching that. Niggas ain't touching
Them
that
40,000 years, them $40,000 years don't add up,
Teachers
right?
ain't
Don't
touching
do
that
that,
shit.
AJ. Don't do that. You're gonna make us
I-
you have to push your sports and talk about something else.
Okay.
Hey, that's what I'm saying though. It's fucked up. It's fucked
Yeah,
up.
Okay. I don't know
No,
why
I
I
ain't
thought
saying I'm not saying it's right, but the reality, it ain't right. But definitely reality is not spending that money. Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Nah, but real quick before we get out of here, Jay, what you want to see the Kansas City do in this off season for you to be like, yeah, I'm happy. We can run it back again. They got
They
Chris
gotta
Jones.
do,
They got to do shit.
they gotta do a bitch ass thing for me to feel like they can run it back. Like I
I'm
would
talking
like
like,
to see them do some shit, but
what would you
just
like to see
I
them do?
would keep Snead. I would like to see them work this shit out with Snead for one. I like that they got Chanel and Chris Jones already sold up. I want to just see them continue to draft well. If they don't make no big free agent moves, it's Andy Reid, man. Like they gonna be all right. They don't have to do nothing to make me feel like they're not gonna be all right, bro. They're gonna be all right. But I would like to see them do a lot of shit. I want to see them get fucking T. Higgins. Like I want to see them.
Which one you want?
They need a
T.
stop.
Higgins.
Yeah.
They get something like that. It's crazy. If I was a Mike Evans type shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I want to
Like,
see them do a
Mike
lot
Evans.
of shit, but I know the funds is the funds. The funds is the funds, but
But
like I said,
they restructured.
they couldn't afford Mike Evans. Like,
but like you said last week, the salary cap is just like it's always ways around the salary cap.
Talk that shit.
The NBA salary cap.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
It's a little bit more flexible. But the NFL is too. Like the Eagles, like AJ said at this point, they do afford a lot of.
They stay low.
Afford a lot of people. It's like how the heck? But the Niners probably do it because they never pay a quarterback.
Exactly.
Maybe that's why they could do it.
That's why you can have
Jalen Hurts got
Trent Williams and all that. Yeah.
Exactly. Jalen Hurts he won the one that got to check walk around that motherfucker.
The Chargers be doing it too. The Chargers be doing that shit too.
What?
Chargers been doing it for $220 million a year wide receivers and shit. Like
they got $200 million.
Herbert got paid. Bosa got paid. And J.C. Jackson got paid.
Herbert got paid too?
Yeah. Herbert got paid last offseason.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did. I don't know how, but he did. He definitely fucking did. But yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, we not gonna talk about this damn girls basketball. They getting hitting.
Yeah, let's touch on that.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't really nothing to say.
I want to hear y'all go first.
But now I did see that old girl Flajay brother did get arrested, but he got out.
Hey, lock, bro, for that shit.
They locked him up.
Nobody.
They locked him up for that.
He ain't even touch nobody, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Who he touched?
You talking about on the court? He stepped on.
They jumped over the court and shit. They came back and filed charges
because he stepped.
Wow.
On
yeah.
He said what?
So
he stepped on her what?
When he was coming over the little box or whatever, he stepped on somebody's hand and that woman pressed charges. It wasn't because he got on the court.
Oh, that's crazy.
She saying her hand was fucked up.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Now a lot of people didn't like what I don't know her name, the head coach of LSU.
Kim Mulkey.
Maybe I'm different, but I like her comment. I agree with her.
It's cap.
I agree that the fact that you've been going back with Angel Reese pulled your hair. Not to the ground, pulling your damn hair. So you choose to. She had a one-on-one with somebody else, and you choose to run and just put shit at her. But you had opportunity to do something the same thing to Angel Reese, and you did it.
AJ, get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. Her and Angel Reese been going back and forth for 2 years, my boy. She's definitely put hands on Angel Reese.
See, okay, I haven't seen that, but I'm saying, and that, well, keep going, and then why stop? Why go out your way to push the little ass girl when Angel Reese that game she put the fuck out that girl? You thought it was
possible? Sunday? They went back and forth all Sunday.
No, for sure, they were going at it.
They was gonna add it.
I like that game.
I
ain't gonna hold you. Number 12, that girl, hoop, boy. She played 17 minutes and got about 25 points. Mm-hmm. She was woo-hoo. Yeah, I want to see them matchup again later on in the
I'm praying that they find their way in the tournament to see each other. I'm praying that we get this game in the tournament.
I want to see that rematch. I
want to see it in a big game, Elite 8, Sweet 16, Final Four.
They might lose by 15 next time. Like they're not.
Damn, you do not follow Angel.
You don't follow.
No, I do.
Why you don't like LSU?
It feel like y'all saying that because I feel like a lot of. I've been watching South Carolina probably since about 2016. Whenever they won that first championship, where they
first one,
dynasty, they can't be fucked with. They can't.
No. Shawty, she won 10. She won last 8 out of 10 SC championships, back-to-back winning.
Yeah, why would I believe? Why would I believe anybody could fuck with that? Why would I believe that? LSU got them one last year for sure.
Exactly, just last year.
But the South Carolina team is better. Granted, Aaliyah Boston is gone. That's big. That's big. But the young girls they got in there, they can still hoop. And Dawn Staley, to me, is still the second best coach in women's basketball. Like,
I'm not mad at that.
They're like if they meet them again, it's gonna be the same thing. And I don't like a lot of people call it old girl. I know her name starts with a C. I don't want to
Cardozo.
Yeah, they're trying to call her a bully. I'm like, you don't watch women's basketball. She does that every game to anybody. Her size, smaller, doesn't matter. And I'm team Flage. Always. I fought with Flage.
Big foe. What's up, big foe?
Yeah, the biggest foe. The biggest one. However, that intentional foul she did on old girl. You grabbed her jersey and twisted her around. If we won and y'all been popping shit all season, AJ, you know me. I'm gonna do this. I'm definitely gonna walk up to you clapping, just like the other girl did. If you bow her, you gotta be prepared for whatever come with that. And old girl came through.
No. My thing is, come through on Angel Reese.
Angel Reese had a chance to come through on her. Angel Reese decided to turn around and walk to the bench. Go ahead and give me your excuse for that.
Her ankle was fucked up. There it is right there. Her ankle.
Okay. Yeah, her ankle was
fucked up. It was though.
She did roll her ankle that play before that shit.
You roll your ankle every game when you play basketball. Like, you gotta roll
okay, cool. Go sit your ass down when you do it and get it back right. She finished the game.
Yeah.
We on the tip of finish that damn game, both teams, but she finished. She was 1 of 5 to finish the game.
And I'm not suggesting that Angel Reese is scared because they really go back and forth. So it's crazy.
We know she's going there smoke.
That she's scared, but that's what comes with it. When y'all play sports before,
I know, again, I'm not saying that you wrong, but all I'm saying is I will have love. Like was it Monkey? I would have loved to see you do that to Angel Reese. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she wouldn't. I just want to see it. But you to run 100 miles per hour to knock that girl down and she's standing flat footed.
She wanted to do that. Yeah, she wanted
to. Clearly. I was targeting. I was targeting.
Yeah.
She ain't really pushed that girl. She just like, get out of my face. She ain't really like squared up ready to fight this damn girl.
She wanted to do that. I told people at first, she did push her a little too hard. However, y'all have played sports before. Every team got 1 or 2 enforcers. Y'all remember that time Reggie Bullock bumped into Trae Young and Trae Young just did this? And then I can't remember his name. Solomon, I cannot remember his last name. He came and saw about Reggie Bullock. Every team got 1 or 2 enforcers. And she happens to be the best player and the enforcer.
I'm not mad at the push. I'm just saying when Shawty pulled the fuck out your hair and you almost hit the damn phone because of that, I would have seen that. I would have seen that same energy towards her. That's it. That like we talk about Jeremiah Green, you talk about Jeremiah Green all the damn time as the force of the fucking Golden State Warriors and how you feel you pick and choose. It looked a little picky choosy in that moment. Granted, because Andrews pulled the fuck out her hair in that game. and she let her get away with that shit. That's the only reason I'm saying it. But I think Shawty can hoop. I like the team, and I agree with you. But real quick, I agree with you that South Carolina will beat them again. But I just want to see the game go down.
Yeah,
I ain't saying let's go win. Because South Carolina wrong.
The men's side needs that energy too. I don't want to see nobody throw punches, not for real. But the men's side needs that, intensity. Like we're all thirsty to see South Carolina LSU again. I don't even know if I can tell you who the best team on the men's side is outside of UConn. I don't think I can tell you who the team is.
I'm not even watching that shit. I'm watching that with the girls.
Exactly. And it was like that last year, like the whole Caleb
I'm watching these girls.
And Reese and Louisville and So I'm locked in.
They got that. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is unprecedented, bro. For the second year in a row, the girls NCAA tournament will warp the goddamn guys NCAA tournament.
But we know why. We know why though.
Why?
All the stars is in the girls' game. The Caitlin Clarks, Angel Reese's, they all in the girls' game.
And it's a lot of like, and the reason why, because in my opinion, it's more avenues for the guys than it is for the girls. The girls, you gotta sit here for these 4 years and before you go to league. Guys, one and done, or they can just go G Leagues and all the other shit. They got different avenues. You said they don't have to sit here and do this shit, play this game with y'all. The girls, they got to. Y'all making them prisoners to the NCAA for 4 years.
That's a great point.
You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest reason.
Guys, hell, some of the guys will only play until January.
Yeah.
Like Shady Sharp, I don't think he played it all in college. He still got drafted. Or you go straight to the G League and play. Like
you go overseas, get a bag, and they gonna draft you top 10 regardless.
The girls, you have to play. Like there's no way you're gonna go overseas and then make it to WNBA. It's not like that.
For sure.
Hold on, but real quick, because I know you ain't with Jay. Real quick though, while we're on this shit, I believe that in order for the I heard Gil say this shit. In order for the WNBA to maximize off what the NCAA is doing for them, they have to let these girls come in playing like them. I don't want to see Caitlin Clark coming in there and not shoot these same shots she's been shooting in college. I want her to shoot them same damn shots. They gotta let these girls play like they've been playing right now. I want to see Juju put a 50 in WNBA. Give her like what Mark Jackson did for goddamn Steph Curry. Look team. Steph Curry's our guy. I don't give a damn who we playing him against and what our record is and whatever. If another top guard comes in our building or we go to the top guard, we are going to let Steph Curry go crazy. Our job is him to win that matchup. I feel that they should adopt the same mentality for these new stars that's coming into their league, bro. They got to for them to maximize what the NCAA is already doing.
No, for sure. Because the NCAA is they giving y'all ready-made stars, and if you can't do nothing with that as a league, you got a league problem. I'm giving you ready-made stars with followings and viewership and people
everything.
Marketability. If you're a whole league and you can't capitalize off of that,
you can't capitalize off Angel Reese. You failed as a league because she
I'm telling you though, this Angel. For the WNBA, this Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark shit can be like Magic and Bird for the WNBA, bro. If they do this shit, yes, bro.
I didn't even think about that part, but that part too, yeah.
Like this shit can be Magic and Bird for like this can be what springboards their league into where it needs to be. Like if they play this right, and because I don't see the NCAA stop producing top girl talent in these.
No, it's gonna keep going down.
The college basketball is now about the women. Like you said, it's too many avenues for the dudes to get bread. You only gonna see them hoop 1 year if they good.
Maybe.
That's it. So the girls product is here to stay, bro. And they're gonna keep producing stars. But this, because they played in the championship, Angel Reese got one up on her like Magic and Bird. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got their little beat, but like this storyline can be phenomenal. Like, I ain't saying they gotta get a script.
They gotta play to begin this season though, for it to really magnify. They gotta play one more time.
They couldn't meet up in the tournament. They couldn't meet up
they got to.
Boy, South Carolina got to be there.
That'll be fine.
They fight on.
It don't matter who the fuck they play.
Cause even Aaliyah Boston, like,
They
Undefeated.
but I
foul,
mean, they got to do this right though, bro. Because I felt this the last time I was this excited for the WNBA is when I thought that they had ready-made stars with Della Dunn, Brittany
Oh,
Griner, and
Candace
what's
Parker.
what's my light skinned girl name, man? It was all three of them that year. They went one, two,
Candace
three.
Parker.
You talking about
No,
Skylar?
but Candace Parker played way before them. It was
She didn't play the same year with them.
Uh-uh.
no, bro. It was
Oh, you're right. You're right. She did
damn
play.
Diggins.
Skylar Diggins. Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins. It was Skylar Diggins, Della Dunn, and Brittany Griner. I watched the WNBA draft, nigga. I have never before or since watched the WNBA draft. You know what I'm saying?
Della Dunn. That was
And
my girl, boy.
I thought that was gonna
Delaware
springboard them.
going crazy.
That was my
Yeah.
girl.
But even them, they didn't. That was a while ago. They didn't have the social media impact, and they didn't play each other in the finals. And none of them was Caitlin Clark. None of them was Caitlin Clark.
Hold on, real quick, because you're right. None of them played the Clark. But I don't understand the WNBA from market standpoint. I don't understand why these girls, check if I'm wrong, these girls are beautiful. These girls that hooping, like they are beautiful up and down to the point where ain't no makeup line that they've been got, no hairline, no clothing, no fashion for
I
women.
don't know.
Like, I'm not understanding this shit. Like, I don't get it.
They don't market. They don't do a great job marketing. It's like you gotta market yourself, bro. That's why the
But they
one.
do.
That's why the
Hold on,
ones.
they do. Like old girl said it. Daisy said, what's old girl name? Lexi Brown. She was saying that she went to an event and they were surprised that she had her nails and hair done. She said people said they didn't know that they even do that. They do that on that. You go watch that social media. They're putting that
Yeah,
shit
niggas
out
was
there.
not. Yeah.
If you go watch that shit, go watch look at TQ Cooper social media.
Mm,
Shit, me, they not. I don't think they paying attention. I don't think they
Yeah.
getting opportunity. I don't think these girls, it's the women that's not doing their best job. Hell, go watch Aces when they go walk through the goddamn tunnel, their locker room. They putting that shit on too. I see Asia Wilson, all them girls, they putting that shit on like they got their style.
yeah.
I think they not doing, in my opinion, they doing a disservice. They're not maximizing, squeeze all that juice out
The
there food.
league. The league.
No.
Yeah, the league,
The league. The
in the
WNBA.
market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
tripping. They
If
tripping.
they
Like
fumble this,
I
then it's over with. If they fumble Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, I have no hope.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Angel Reese is literally like the Barbie, and then Caitlin Clark is like a woman Steph Curry. If you fumble that, and then
No,
like y'all
she a
said,
woman's Larry Bird. The
Steph
whole
and-
hillbilly
I'm not
look.
Steph, but the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson thing, like they already played in the championship. Like if they don't capitalize off this,
Perfect. It's
y'all
perfect.
can't.
Perfect.
It just can't be done.
You
And
know
then
what I'm
Juju
saying?
coming right after them, like y'all just can't.
Come on.
She raw. I mean, it's a lot of talent, bro. Hell, like Shawty said, the head coach of South Carolina, she said we had a girl that was a bench player, was a lottery pick in last year's draft. Like, what? Man, they got that talent. The
Yeah.
talent is there, bro. They just got to maximize that shit.
For sure.
No, for sure. I would like to see them turn that shit up, man. They can really turn that league up because they getting with the NIL deal, but you got to market yourself too. And that's sad because the WNBA, all my dollars will go towards marketing and advertising. The girls already getting better accommodations in college than when they make it to the league. You know what I'm saying? They flying private in college. They got chefs and all this shit in college. You go to the WNBA, you might as well be playing in Russia, nigga. You taking commercial flights.
This my thing with the W because a lot of times the biggest gripe was that they are trying to. They don't want them. They want everybody say entertainer, and which right is not as entertaining because they're still playing a college style game. They're still playing a team oriented game. They're not in letting their stars truly be stars. If you're not a star within your team system, then it's over for you. Like I said about Caitlin Clark, let her come in and shoot them logo shots like she's Steph Curry. Let her do that. Don't tell her, oh no, make the right pass, take the right shot. No, fuck all that. Let them drop their nuts. I would be mad at Caitlin Clark if they tell her that she cannot be her. When I say her, we know she's cocky as fuck, bro. I ain't seen too much of it this year, but last year when she was waving girls off that she knew wasn't gonna shoot, she wasn't gonna even guard you. Like, some people was mad about that shit, but I think that should continue. I think they should let her be her, let the personality shine through.
We got breaking news, man.
You still? I was looking at my phone too.
Joe Mixon to the Texans. C.J. Stroud got the running back. I've been wanting them.
That's a good look. That's a good
Yeah. I like that. You couldn't get Aaron Jones, Eckler. That's a good one. That's a good one.
And another one, probably gonna fly under the radar a little bit. Jameis to the Browns.
Jameis did get picked up. We were just talking about this.
Oh,
I thought Jameis.
I don't know if
I thought he was out the league.
yeah, you thought James wasn't gonna get picked up. Silly you.
I thought he was out the league.
No, he'll never.
James.
He got too big of an arm to ever be like Joe Flacco will never be done.
I thought he was already like a backup ass nigga, and then with him going against the coach last year, like now I'm running play. I thought they was gonna hold him. I thought he wasn't gonna get picked up. I thought it was over with. But yeah, man, how y'all feel about that? Joe Mixon to the Texans, man. I've been wanting CJ to get a running back.
Y'all made a good point that CJ probably does need a running back that can receive it too. Joe Mixon been doing that since Oklahoma. Did it in Cincinnati. This past year was his best year, if you ask me. So it's a great move. Like smart teams, good teams do smart and good things. CJ Stroud just went from Devin Singletary, who had a good season, to Joe Mixon.
Right.
Great move. And I bet it don't cost that much. It looks like it was a trade though.
Yeah, they said they sending him there, so I don't know.
Yeah, but good move.
Good move, man. Good move. I'm happy to see it. Y'all got anything else for the people, man, before we slide up out of this thing?
Go Falcons.
All right.
Go Falcons. You know what? Fuck it. Go Falcons. Let's ride.
Go Falcons. Kirkwood. Yeah, so he had that stuff.
Hey, Kirkwood Cousins. If he come in balling and really earn that name, that's a hard ass name. Cause you know how the city do. You know how the city do. We'll build him up. If he come in and really ball out, they definitely
gonna get him a goddamn iced out chain. Gonna anoint that man with a chain on the sand. Yeah, let's go Falcons.
Bro.
Let's go Falcons. Yes, sir.
I ain't even mad at
it. I'm here for it.
Nah, bro. Your ass. You ain't slick. We gonna let you have it though. Signing out. Yeah, we gonna let you have it.
I take your shit, man. Let me have it. Kirkwood. All right, that's it.
Kirkwood Cousins hard. Give us a bar, Walk.
Shit, I ain't got one. Yo, I mean, it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to think of some shit.
Nah, not you. I know Jay got something on this one. He got your back.
Yeah, he always got.
He got
your shit. Boy, it's early. Hold on, but I really wasn't. I really ain't.
AJ, what the hell you got?
No.
I always gotta say, I want me to do it again, bro. Like, God.
I did it the last time, Jeremiah.
These folks tired of me coming to.
You ain't did it in like the last 3-4 times.
You crazy as hell for every damn time. Well, out of the 5 times, I did at least 3 times.
That's cap.
That's real shit. When Brown take back.
You got the shades on, man. It did real cool, like, man. Give us a bar, man. Let's slide up out of here.
Y'all came up with something yet?
This nigga.
All right, y'all.
Hey, man. Mind the business that pays you. That's all I got.
I always go for that one.
Mind the business that pays you. Salute. We signing out. Marvella.